Hey, Dollface Diva. I'm just gonna write the list today, y'all, because aliens ain't coming. So, since I only see y'all two in here, if y'all want to just put your question, I'll go ahead. Dollface Diva can be number one, and then Fiona can be number two. Eliza can be number three. Okay, and then I'll just write them down as y'all come in. Okay. Can I get a general reading? Okay. Let's give you a general reading for Dollface Diva. How y'all glad it's almost Friday? General reading for Dollface Diva. Nine of Wands. Uh-oh. And what was that? And the Ten of Swords. So maybe this does not resonate, but if the High Priestess reverse is the underlying, but there's no way I can twist this to say that you feel a lot of positivity around you currently, okay? This feels intense. Nine of Wands with the Ten of Swords. I feel like the universe is asking you to change the way you are observing the things that are happening outside of you at this moment or in the very near future. Because the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords, normally as a human, that's we don't associate this with something good happening. But I think that the important part here with the High Priestess reversed is the way you're taking in the information. You might even have to get logical with it and detach from your emotions around it. But just know that if you can change the way you are taking in what's happening in the very near future, that will be where you get your victory, because the Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles is behind this High Priestess reversed. So if you allow this to help you grow and evolve spiritually, try to do this one thing, okay? Hey, Monty, how are you? Try to imagine yourself looking back on whatever this is and explaining to someone you know, like a family member or a friend, about how this has helped you, even if you have no idea how that could be. And then I feel like you will get on a timeline that it will help you. It will actually be something good. But just hang on for a minute, is all I can tell you. So I hope that helped you. You been working a lot, Monty? Thank you. It was. He spent like 3 days or 3 nights with us in 4 days. And then I've been working a lot. So I just kind of like went ghost for a minute. You are welcome, Dollface Diva. I straight went ghost. I missed y'all too. I've been working a lot. You know how when you get to where you're working so much, it's like between working and doing the bare necessities of life and then going to bed. Oh my God. You know, Monty, you know. All right, Fiona. What are the feelings of Chris L, the Cancer, towards me? No contact. I believe you deserve a vacation too, Monty, from what you tell me about how much you work. What are the feelings of Chris L., the Cancer, towards Fiona? There's no contact. Well, the High Priestess flipped out. We'll take that. That just goes to show us the no contact. Seven of Swords. Four of Pentacles is at the bottom. So, I feel like the no contact is some sort of manipulation tactic with this person. So if you're wondering, just because you have no contact, if they think about you or if they're just pretty much moved on and that's why they don't contact you, that's not the case, because this is the underlying energy. This is somebody who's clamping down on the quantum field. Their mind is all up in your energy, okay? But they're using no communication as a manipulation tactic. And honestly, until they get out of this kind of energy, it's best for you to stay no contact. And the most healthiest thing you could probably do, even for this connection, it may not make sense in the moment, is to really focus in on your routines. Make yourself your best friend for a little while and really focus on being better than you were when this person was in contact with you. Not because, if you have to do it this way to prove them wrong, if you have to use that as fuel, then do it, if it'll work. But eventually you want to get to the space where you're doing it for you. But to start with, if you can just do it for the fact that you want to be a whole new ass you when they finally come back around, I feel like that'll get you kick started. But I do feel like this person is manipulating the situation with the no contact. So don't let it fool you. They're still holding on. But that's the way you could handle the situation and get the best result. Even possibly, you and this person could come back together if they get out of this freaking manipulative energy. Oh no. Y'all got changes at work and it don't sound good. It sounds like you're like, oh no, friend. We can't be dealing with this. I put you down on the list, Monty. You fixing to be after Eliza. You are welcome, Fiona. And Mahesh, if you give me just a minute, you'll be after Monty, okay? Alright, let's see. How does R feel and think about Eliza? You know what? Sometimes it seems like this ain't everybody now that's a boss. But sometimes it seems like when people get in the position of being known as a boss, not always, there's good leaders out there. There's good and bad of everything. But the ones who wreak havoc, it's like they forget what it's like to be on the other end of boss energy. You know, at one point in time, they wasn't the boss. Well, they forget what that's like, it seems like. It's not necessarily they forget it, but they're just taking advantage of their position. How does R think and feel about Eliza? They doing too much, friend. They doing too much. We can't deal with it. When you have a boss that's doing all that, Hey, Denise, you want to get on the list? The Knight of Pentacles flipped out Eliza. Alright, you're going to be number 6, okay? And I'm on number 3. She's acting bratty. Oh, Lord. That's that energy of forgetting what it's like. 10 of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. But the Magician reversed at the bottom of the deck. Damn this person. So this person knows, from a logical perspective, they are aware that creating a commitment with you would result in a very happy sort of atmosphere with the Ten of Cups. But they got some stepping up to do because the Knight of Pentacles, he's not a bad guy, but it's like they know what they need to do, but the earth energy's lacking. And the reason why I say it's lacking is because the Magician is reversed. So if this person, it's almost like this: you're going to have to settle for less than you deserve on the pentacle side of things if you were to give this person a chance. And when I say pentacles, I don't mean money. I mean their effort, their time, those pentacle sort of things, not just money. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they got to do some growing up a little bit from that perspective. But at the same time, if you're wondering, do they have emotions for you? Are they aware of what you bring to the table? Yes. And I don't know if they're aware of this, but they got to step up to meet you where you are energetically. That's the issue, or the blockage, so to speak. But they do know, they are aware of it. You are welcome, Denise. That makes it hard to go to work when you got somebody being a brat, Monty. You're welcome, Eliza. I really am blessed. My job I have. So at the office I work at, I'm the only one there. And the main office is about an hour away from me. And my boss pretty much is, like he kind of, it's a small business though. That might be why. There's only like 10 of us or something that works for the whole place. So that makes it different, when it's a small. And he's a pretty nice fella. He don't do me bad, really. He just wants you to do your job, which that's not a problem to me. I can go to. I understand how to keep business from pleasure. Hey, Dominique, you want to be on the free list? How will these changes at work, how will these changes work regarding my goals? All right, Dominique, you're number 7 and I'm on number 4. I am ready for Friday, Dominique. How about you? I be ready for Friday. How will these changes at work? How will these changes work regarding Monty's goals? How will these changes work regarding Monty's goals? What kind of energy around her question? How will these changes work regarding Monty's goals? Same, friend. Same, Dominique. I'm right there with you. We done about made it, y'all, to Friday. I know everybody says, if you're high vibrational, you learn to not be in that mentality. I feel blessed for my job, but I'm still human as hell over here. Doing the countdown till 5 so I can spin wheels. Y'all want me to tell y'all something really awesome that happened to me? So I gotta tell y'all this. I was at work and the parking lot's really small and there's a pet groomer place next door to my office. This man accidentally hit my car in the parking lot. So he came inside to tell me about it, and I wasn't really that upset because about a year ago I had someone hit and run my car and I never fixed it, and it was the front of my car. So it's been like that for a year. Well, since he hit the back, he didn't do much damage. Anyway, we called the police up there and he wanted to do a report so he could pay to fix my car. And I said, that's fine if you want to do that. We'll get it fixed. So then he decided, since then, he contacted the body shop and he let them know he's going to be paying to fix the front of my car and the back. So he's paying to fix what he didn't even do. Is that not cool? I thought that was a cool thing for him to do. King of Swords reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like mentally, if you get caught up, it's going to... This ain't something that has to happen, okay? I feel like this is like something that you could trip up with, okay? Two of Cups. This is about balancing your masculine and feminine energy out. So it's like you're at a crossroads. Nine of Swords reversed and the Lovers. Crossroads energy. There is a victory with your goals because the Chariot is here. But what do you do when the Chariot comes in? The Chariot comes in and the universe is saying you have to put your foot on the gas and let your hands off the wheel. So whatever the changes are at work, you have to, kind of like I told the first person, doll face that came in. I know, Dominique, I couldn't believe it. I feel like when the changes first come in, you said you're fine with them, but I feel like something's going to happen over the course of it. Yes, lean into it. You got it. But I feel like something may happen where you get caught up logically and it bogs you down. There's some sort of mental energy here that's in the reverse that could bog you down. But if you lean into it and maintain your balance about it, you do this reversal of the Nine of Swords, you lean into it, and it's like there's a crossroads here. So you got, right now where you are at the changes regarding your work and how it's going to affect your goals, it's literally up in the air because this is literally a crossroads. So it's not like you've thrown a lot of energy at the timeline that's going to be success, and it's not like you've thrown a lot of energy at the timeline that is going to be bogged down from the mental blocks. So I feel like saying you're at a crossroads. You see how these cards are coming out? This is crossroads energy. I think actually it'll help you level up. The energy with the changes will allow you to level up, even if that doesn't make sense now in this moment, as long as you can maintain balance within you. So I hope that resonated, but I do think that you will be fine. And actually, instead of it just being okay, I feel like you will actually level up one. Spiritually, physically, whatever. As long as you can maintain your balance and just flow with it. Enjoy the ride, Try not to steer too much left or right because then you might get up in this. Like, there may be some little hiccups here and there that happen that you may not be aware of yet. Just say over the next week or two or month. And whenever you're in the moment and you start to feel that mental energy, do this reversal. And then you start to feel this bogged down. Stop yourself right then and say, okay, now I'm on the timeline where Marley pulled the reading. I'm at that crossroad energy. I'm going to maintain my balance because the Chariot is right around the corner. So I think you got it. You'll be fine. As long as you can catch the mental stuff in the moment when you get there, when you're starting to feel the bog down. You'll recognize it now that I've said it because it's really obvious. It's like it can go left or right, Oh, you got some manager you're not sure that you can trust. Oh, law. Look, there's protection, Monty. It flipped out of the deck, so I'm going to show it to you. What number is that? A 6. 6 is 24. That breaks down to a 6, which is about balance. So this makes me think of a Bible verse, okay? And I'm not trying to preach to nobody, but I do read the Bible from time to time. And God talks about in the days whenever his elect are having tribulations, and it says The devil will be on the earth. So let's just look at it from an energetic perspective. But you cannot touch one hair of the anointed or the elect, God's elect. He said, don't touch one hair on their head, okay? Protection 24. So, how do you maintain that protective bubble around you? It's about balancing your energies, and you can do that easily. So, you got this, girl. You'll be fine. Hey, Joan, you can be after Dominique, okay? You'll be number 8, boo boo. And I'm on number 5. You got this, friend. You got this, friend. And you know what? I know if you and your boss are friends, you might could tell her that if she can actually go home at night, I'm not trying to tell her what to do, but if she could go home at night that she's getting demoted to this smaller location, and right before she goes to sleep, her brain is in that theta state, right? And she could just kind of visualize as she's drifting into a sleepy space of how she's looking back on this and explaining to her family and friends that this move of going to a smaller location and all this, that she's so glad it happened. She can't believe blah, 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 even if she doesn't know what the blah, blah is yet. She will pull a timeline in where that will happen for her. I don't know if y'all are good like that, but she can actually flip the script on them hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and do you, Janice, because I don't know if Mahish is here. So I'll go ahead and do you. Her boss told her that she was trying to give her a less stressful job. Oh Lord, some people are very, very protective over their titles, if that makes sense. What I'm saying is, like, some people literally, even if they don't get a pay cut, just the fact that they're going to get some lesser title of importance, their ego be getting triggered from that. I'm literally one of them people that's okay of starting at the bottom and working up. I'm pretty humble to work with. Y'all probably don't believe that because I got a big mouth on here. But I'm a loner when I work, and I like to, that's one of my weaknesses is working as a team. I'm not good at that. Not that I'm mean to anybody, but I'd just rather do it all myself and work by myself. She has a lot of, remember, she has a lot of anxiety that affects the whole building. Oh Lord, you be having to meditate before you go in that bitch, huh? All right, Denise Jones. Will Jay get in contact with her this month? Will Jay get in contact with Denise this month? Ooh, Denise, the devil. That just straight came out. The Hermit reverse. Yes, he will. Queen of Wands reverse is the underlying energy. I would be so... If I told you anything less than this, I would be laying down tonight in bed and wondering why I didn't say something, okay? So, with this card coming out first, yes, I know it's Capricorn, but for me, I know what cards mean for me. And the first card out for me in a reading is always the answer, and everything else supports it. So they're always going to come back around and get in contact with you as long as you allow it. But I feel like this person is not a good person to be tied to energetically, period, point blank. They have something here. Even if, I'm not saying they're all in the wrong, even if you do certain things, it's just the way you and this person vibe together, it does not bring out the best in you. And I'm saying that with love, okay? I'm saying, and just in case this is not your reading or this doesn't resonate, Just remember this. So when they do contact you, try to pop back from it like an Aquarius and evaluate what's going on in the situation and see, are they bringing out the best in me? Or are they bringing out some pretty low vibrational shit? You know, I know it's all on you what they bring out, but some certain people, the chemistry they have with you creates a more toxic mixture. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful, boo boo. But yes, that's about coming back around. So to answer your question, yes, boo boo. Yes, hey Thalia and LZ, y'all are on my list. Thalia is number 8 and LZ is number 9. He's toxic, so you already know, Denise. So Dominique is up. You are welcome. I feel like I hadn't been on here to talk to y'all in a good month. It probably has been a week, ain't it? I took a shower and put on my granny nightgown. It says avocado. You see the avocados on it? It's the softest granny nightgown ever. So I was like, I'm not going to put my face on there. We just going to get on here with the board. You are welcome, Denise. What are Rob's intentions with me? We just met, LOL. We hitting it off pretty good. This fell out before I even got the question out of my mouth. So old Robbie boy is trying to, okay, do you feel that curiosity you have even in the question you asked? That's Page of Swords reversed. By coming, it's nothing wrong with it. I'm just trying to give you the vibe here. You know how you're like coming in here and you're like, okay, so what's so and so's intentions? That wandering energy, it can be called the spying energy, whatever. So there's nothing wrong with that, but that's mutual, okay? This person feels that way about you as well. Kamika, you can be number 10, okay? I just added you to the list. All right, so let's see what else comes out. Dominique. What are Rob's intentions with Dominique? It's a mirror. You know what I mean, Green Bean? Temperance. So I feel like they have very positive intentions, but they do kind of worry about the worst possible outcome. And if they're not careful, they will mess around and manifest that. So the Tower reverse comes out is what you're not seeing. So it's like, if they're new, right, they have temperance. I mean, I can't twist that in a bad way. I would definitely give this person a chance. I feel like there's going to have to be some patience between you and this person if you and this person want it to work. And the best thing you can do when you have a new person coming into your life that you want it to work out and you really have a clean slate with them, right? Focus on what's going on in your energy. It's buffering. Am I still buffering? I'm trying to shut up till it fixes it. Is it still doing it, y'all? Okay. So, like I said, I don't know what you heard, but I feel like they're mutual in the curiosity, okay, with the Page of Swords reversed. But this Temperance says their intentions are positive. Temperance is a very positive card. It might even been divinely orchestrated, which, if you think about it, everything's divinely orchestrated. But I just mean there's a positivity here with the Temperance. But this person has a fear of bad outcomes happening due to something they've had happen in their past. So basically, you're going to have to be patient with someone like that. And I feel like the best thing you can do for this connection to end up being something stable, long term, and successful is kick your inner work into high gear. Because the main thing a healthy power couple has is what? I work on me with you by my side, you work on you with me by your side. So that way y'all can start from a positive place because their intentions are positive. They're not trying to do any kind of bullshit, but they do have this fear energy, vibrational baggage holding them down a little bit. So don't think that it's something personal. Don't take it personal if you can. That's just a fear they have. But they do have like very positive energy around them, so I'd give them a shot. There's Dan the man. All right. I put Kamika down, and then Rashima, you are number 11. You are welcome, Dominique. And somebody just did the Cash App thing. Hold on, let me see. Thalia, thank you. All right, Thalia is up for her mini read. And I don't even know if I told y'all, but if enough people comes in here, I'm going to 20 tonight on the free list. Oh Lord, y'all hear Dan? He was getting a rash. Let's get Dan some of this. Dan, don't you know about this eczema relief cream from the CVS, friend? I'm just kidding. I got corny jokes too. All right, what messages does Spirit have for Thalia? We getting us an eczema cream. I'm a new sponsor. Oh, y'all know I got that in the background too, the good old aloe water. What messages does Spirit have for Thalia? My little deck that I love so much, y'all, my my Morgan Greer, I have lost one of the cards in it because I always cleanse them and then count my cards. It's just something I do. So I can't clarify with my favorite deck, so we will use this one to clarify Thalia. I know, 10 days, man. I should just, oh my Lord, I can't believe I have not been on here in 10 days. 5 of Wands, Thalia. That's never an energy to be scared of, but with that coming out, the first card out, I feel like you could, this can literally be from an energetic level. Spirit doesn't really, when you get a reading from Spirit, it's not about a specific person, one specific thing. It's just an energy that you can say, okay, I need to apply this reading to blah, blah, blah in my life. So you could feel like you're being, and this is all stuff you can't see with physical eyes, but you're being pulled in more than one direction. This can be with your thoughts, and it can also be feeling like you can't accomplish anything of significance due to it. A pulling on your energy from a lot of different directions, okay? 9 of Swords. The Moon reversed. Yes, Monty, I do know you I know all of y'all understand. I know all y'all would come back in here. 3 of Swords reversed. One more and then we're going to clarify. There could also be multiple people competing for your attention as a side note, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like none of them are really worth your effort if you're ready to step it up. If you're wanting to step your life up, if you're wanting to grow and evolve, you may need to take stock of the people that you are surrounded by. You know, this is the 5 card, so look at your inner circle. Take stock of what are the 5 closest people to you. Are they kind of close to what you're going towards? Are they climbing the same mountain, or are they down there at the bottom? I'm not trying to say that in a bad way, and I'm not saying cut everybody out and think you're better than everybody. But most of the time, all the time really, we're a product of the 5 closest people we have in our life. 7 of Swords reversed. Lord Jesus, what is this energy, Thalia? 7 of Cups reversed, the World reversed, and the 6 of Cups is at the bottom. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And the Empress reversed. This feels like past energy of something that's underlying, something that either you're thinking about going back to or someone outside of you is missing you, because the 6 of Cups is here. It's like they want it. This is a side message, and we're going to clarify the spirit message. But just know that if there's a person that you've thought about, you know, you've contemplated, maybe this time around it could work, I'm telling you, it is a karmic contract, and I'm saying that with love as well. You've grown all you can. You've got all the goodie out of it. Now, at times when you think about whoever this may be, or this can be vice versa, them thinking about you, it's really like it's really positive, the feelings that you conjure up within your soul, right? But I feel like this person may have not recognized what they had at the time, or maybe you the other way around, but they just feel empty due to trying to replace you, and it's kind of hard to do so. 7 of Cups reversed. 6 of Cups, they miss you, okay? But the thing is, Wheel of Fortune and the World reversed, maybe a message needs to be sent. Even if this is a friend, let's just say it doesn't have to be romantic, okay? If you feel like a tie to someone, if you feel intensely like there's an unfinished business feeling, but you know deep down your higher self is pushing you to release this person and not really go back, whoever it is, there's no more growth left in the connection. But if you feel like they did you wrong, and that could even be a thing, just tell them, I'm sorry for everything I did to you. I accept that you're probably sorry for everything you did to me. I hope you all the blessings in the world. And maybe that can give you some sort of closure. But it feels like more than anything, whatever this is, there's someone needing closure. Whether it's you or them, I don't know. But you can provide your own closure if it's you. But I feel like you got something here with this 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands, something in your outer world. Whether this is just obligations or something like that. A need to almost like balance your energy. What do I mean by that? Do some breath work. Start meditating. Maybe get up 30 minutes in the morning and watch the sunrise, or give yourself time to watch the sunset. Assign a time to take a bubble bath twice a week. Something that's good for you to balance out your energy, okay? And also, with the Moon reversed, 3 of Swords reversed, 7 of Swords reversed, Spirit is saying, however far along you are on your healing journey, we all have a healing journey. We all healing from shit, okay? Don't make yourself spin in circles because you feel bad about how far you've gone. You feel bad about your progress. Whether this is your spiritual healing, whether this is work, whatever it is, mentally you're being too hard on yourself. And I feel like there may be people or situations outside of you that are pulling your energy in a bunch of different directions. So you need to ground and meditate, and also maybe clean out whoever or whatever this is to the best of your ability. All right, let's clarify those 5 cards. But it feels like a sense of, this is really deep energy. It's very it almost makes me feel like you a Scorpio today. A Scorpio that's in a place of You know how when Scorpio's water gets all still and murky and dark and they just want to sit there and in it? You know what I mean? It just feels like you're in an intense place, and whoever or whatever this Five of Wands is just intensifies the situation more. But don't be so hard on yourself. Do the best you can with what you have, where you are. You are healing more than you give yourself credit for, okay? And you could be changing on a subconscious level. That's why sometimes it feels like this, because whenever your subconscious thoughts are changing or your subconscious beliefs are changing, your subconscious is going to hang on for dear life to keep the comfort zone of what it knows. And it's going to kick and scream like a 2-year-old. It's going to throw a bitch fit because it knows what it's used to. It knows what has kept you alive up until this moment, even if the subconscious stuff was not very healthy for you. Even if it stunted your growth, it knows it kept you physically safe. So it's going to hang on. If you're changing on a subconscious level, this is normal, okay? So you just keep putting one foot in front of the other, but start consciously trying to take action. And the way you can keep yourself accountable with the action you need to take to balance your energy, get you a journal and write out a to-do list of something you need to do and check off every day, whether that's meditate, watch the sunrise, like I said, listen to the tapes at night while you sleep to change your subconscious beliefs. But I feel like some of this feels like purge energy on your side, like maybe you are changing on a deep level and that's why your subconscious is fighting to hold on. So it may not feel good in the moment. Intuitive, you are after Rashima, okay? Hey, Ariana, you can be after intuitive. All right, let me clarify this Five of Wands, Nine of Swords. I feel like I said, there may be things pulling you in a bunch of different directions, and I also feel like there could be people or situations doing that right there, competing for your time and energy. Just energy being pulled in more than one direction, and that gets you in an anxiety sort of place. You are welcome, Ariana. Yes, Thalia. You can ask it because it's your turn. So you can go ahead and ask it now while I'm clarifying. The Nine of Swords reversed is clarified by the Five of Wands. Now, that's kind of something, okay? This is the Nine of Swords. This is the source of the Nine of Swords. Whatever this is. If it's in your inner circle, I'm not sure. If it's at work, this energy is characterized by immaturity, can be drama, competing for a prize kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, if you cut off that to the best of your ability, you will automatically alleviate this Nine of Swords energy because it's in the reverse when we clarify. All right, clarify the Nine of Swords. The Strength reverse. See, that's where you got holes in your bucket energetically from this energy, from the Nine of Swords. It creates a vulnerability within you because spiritually you're being drained. And it's all coming from whatever this Five of Wands is. The Moon reversed. But you are healing more than you realize, I'm telling you. The Moon reversed for some reason. I feel like you're unknowingly changing on a subconscious level more than you realize. Wheel of Fortune reversed. You got that at the bottom of the first deck. That is that unfinished tie of something here. The thing where there's some closure needed, okay? Three of Swords reversed, which is the healing. Knight of Cups reversed. That just feels like healing something in your heart chakra. This is you being too hard on yourself, almost feeling a sense of guilt or shame about your progress in general, whether this is at work, your spiritual journey, or just your daily life, something you're too hard on yourself about. Queen of Cups. See, you're too hard on yourself. You see how you're going from the Knight of Cups reversed to the Queen of Cups? It's because you're healing your heart. You're further along healing wise than you think. And there's just somebody holding on to you for dear life. Death reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed twice. The World reversed. Something that you can't grow anymore with. Okay. And I'm going to give you an oracle and then I'll do your free one. 37, fruition. That breaks down to a 10. But the fruition here is about some sort of manifestation, and I feel like you don't see it yet because the void is here. Some sort of manifestation that you may actually not even recognize yet because vibrationally you're not up to speed with it yet. But it's there. This reminds me of the 8 of Cups. Once you detach from whatever this 5 of Wands is, it will help you get your energy more grounded and stable. Hell, I'm not even playing. Hug some trees every day. Get grounded and stable. Do some breath work. That'll stabilize your nervous system. I feel like at times you feel kind of wonky, you know? All right. Thank you, Thalia. Now we're going to do your free question. My second question is, what messages does Spirit have for me surrounding the outcome between TJ the Aquarius and I? Let's use this deck. Outcome for TJ the Aquarius and Thalia. The home front is my sanctuary. That's awesome, Monty. I want to learn, because we can always learn to do different things. I want to learn to be a morning person that gets up at like 5 a.m. The main way you can do it is just start doing it right and be uncomfortable as hell for a good year. That's that energy where you know what you need to do, but what you do is something different. 5 of Swords reversed, Thalia. 3 of Pentacles. Let's give you one more. This feels like if there's any beef that comes up, this person wants to squash the beef, okay? If you have a history with them, they would like to build a new foundation. You know what I'm saying with the 3 of Pentacles? 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands reversed. So if there's any sort of conflict or commotion around the connection, their intentions towards you with the 3 of Pentacles is to build a solid foundation of some sort with you. I would say take it slow with this person. These are in the reverse, which is good, but they're 5 energies. So it's like their intentions are to really help, you know, build something solid, but something solid is not built quickly, if that makes sense. Their intentions are positive. If there's any beef, they want to squash the beef. Does that mean it's going to end perfectly? No, not necessarily, but they don't have intentions of deceiving you, if that makes sense, because the 3 of Pentacles is here. And in this card, he's there ready to build. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to build. He almost looks like he's at work. He's willing to put in the work, so to speak. So I don't feel like they're a bad person, but there's just a lot of commotion around them that either between you and them or just in their life in general that they are trying to get rid of. The Lovers is the bottom of the deck, so they could feel a very intense connection towards you. If you feel that, they feel it as well, okay? So that's what I got, boo-boo. And thank you again, Thalia. Are you serious, Dan? You get up at 5 automatically? Was you always a morning person though? Because I don't see that ever happening, even if I'm 150. Because if I like make a point to chill out, I'll sleep till lunch. LZ is up. 5 o'clock automatically. I can't imagine that. If I get up at 5, it will be to pee and go lay back down until I have to get up. Thank you, LZ. Uh-oh, she's got the fire emoji over here. You are welcome, Thalia. She said, let's start with the super chat first. Uh-oh. 4 shuffles. Right back at you, Thalia. She says she want all the dirty tea. She needs some rated R tarot. Huh? $4 miles? Me neither, Monty. I think me and you have a lot in common. Dan had to walk 4 miles to the damn bus. All right, let me look at this question again. I read it for a minute and then I was laughing about that fire emoji she had. He let me do things we normally don't do. Play a game, got in my car, let me do Reiki on him. Look at her, hands all over, got close to the wand, but not quite. Did I get him hot and bothered? She said, I better have. She said the sexual tension could be cut with a knife in my car with the Reiki. Yes, Monty, my 12-year-old daughter does that for school when school's in, and she inspired me to start doing that too, because otherwise, and I started making my bed. Y'all already know that. He basically had to walk 8 miles a day just to get on the bus. Oh, God. That's a long ass way, y'all. Ace of Swords. Oh, my Lord. I know it ain't a wand, but it's sticking straight up. I cannot with y'all. The 5 of Cups. What is that? The 8 of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. Something about this person, like, do you think this person has some sort of confidence in like if you want them or not? Does that make sense? Because the Ace of Swords came out as the answer. Did you get this person hot and bothered? Yes, okay. But then you got all this coming out. So I'm like, let's see. We're going to clarify it. Almost like that was the 9 of Cups reversed, but it came out with a bunch of other ones. Almost like can't see the rain for the storm. You know what I mean? It's like they can't see the interest you have for the beliefs they have about themselves in some sort of way. If they don't think maybe they don't measure up to what you deserve, if that makes sense. because the Five of Cups came out with this Eight of Cups. Like, if they did give in, okay, it's almost like they're thinking too much into it. It's almost like being disappointed that, from their perspective, if they gave in to this situation, you would back off. Eventually, you would walk away because they don't measure up. But did you get them hot and bothered? Yes. But there's something going on inside of them. Like they don't measure up, or they have like a low self-esteem or a low self-concept, or something like they almost put you up higher than what they are, the way they perceive it. I don't know if my words are coming out exactly like I feel like, but LOL, that's why I need all the scandalous, dirty tea. I gotta start doing that, Monty. First thing in the morning, you pray. Judgment, that came out with the Ace of Swords. See, they got some kind of fear because the Ten of Pentacles is reversed with the Fool reversed. This is just an example of what this is, LZ. So we're going to clarify it, but think about this. Is someone getting hot and bothered? Absolutely. Look at that naked ass on the picture. I cannot today. I ain't even noticed that before till this moment, because you talking about some tea. There's naked people in coffins right there. I'm trying to say it the way I want it to come out with this person. It's like, think about this. This is just an example. So think about if someone has a lot of feelings for you, okay? And they feel like if you and them tried a relationship, they either wouldn't measure up to what they think you deserve, or they see you as up on a pedestal compared to them. So they try not to give in out of fear because they don't think they can measure up. Even if this is money wise, they don't measure up. There's some sort of fear around jumping in with you, because I feel like they couldn't keep it just simply a physical connection like that and nothing else. They would feel like they were losing control if they gave in, because if they give in, they're going to want more automatically, but they're in this conundrum of thinking they can't be what they need to be to get there. I cannot. Okay, I'm fixing to clarify it. It's almost like a unwarranted fear, because as interested as you are in this person, you come in this chat and ask about them and stuff, you have a lot of interest in them. So this is just a manifestation of what's going on inside of them about themselves. Does that make sense? Because this card always means fear every time when it's in the reverse. And then when it attached to the Ten of Pentacles, it would be that they have feelings. Yes, hot and bothered, physically attracted to you, absolutely. But they almost feel like if they were to give in, you would eventually walk away. It's like disappointing them, okay, about the timeline they envision for you and them if they were to give in. And I know that sounds nutty, and it don't even make a lot of sense to me, because if they would actually see the way it is truthfully, I know you're interested in them, and I know you don't feel like you're better than them, and I know you probably haven't said anything like that, so it's got to be something about the way they feel about themselves is bleeding into the connection. He must love me then, but doubts himself. That's the only way I can understand why he wouldn't want just a sexual connection. Yeah, because it feels like, yes, he is connected to you, like physically. He is attracted to you, yes. but it's almost like, well, he can't give in because then it would have to be more than that. He's scared he's not going to measure up. That's what I keep getting with this Eight of Pentacles reversed. I know that means not putting in the work, but the way I'm seeing it is he's thinking about the what ifs down the road. If you walk away, that would be very disappointing. And the reason why he thinks you would walk away is that he wouldn't measure up. And he has a fear around that. So yes, he has that attraction, but he holds back because of that. It's very convoluted feeling, but it feels like almost an illusion that's creating fear of something that hasn't even happened. He did tell me he wants to move closer back to Texas after the next school year. Well, that's good if he's closer. Ten of Swords reversed. Six of Cups reversed. This feels like, both of these cards feels like something that's not even a connection with you. Something he's had in the past. He's still got something going on with the way he views some past relationship. It's not something that really hurts him anymore, like as far as like a deep pain from it. But he holds on to a lot of resentment and anger around whatever this is. Because I feel like those two cards are describing something from his past, if that makes sense. And the only reason why I feel like that would be coming up is that it is a significant part as to why his viewpoint is the way it is about this connection. And I know that I'm not trying to blame it all on his past. I'm just saying, as a result of whatever he dealt with, that he holds this resentment towards, that's how he can play out these negative timelines in his mind. Oh, well, she would walk away. It would be so disappointing. I couldn't handle that. And it would be because I don't measure up. Because when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles, I have fear. He's never going to say it that way, but if his vibration could talk, that's what it would tell you. Lakia, if you want to be on the list, I will make you number 14, okay? And Rinky Rat, whatever the hell your name is, if you want to be on the list, just let me know. I'm not ignoring the message, but I'm doing someone else right now. So whenever it's your turn, I'll do you. But you're going to have to wait. So you're number 15, Rinky Rat. I can't just stop what I'm doing and do you when I'm doing LZ. I'm clarifying the Eight of Cups. Page of Wands reversed. He's had two big failed relationships, one marriage, and two was a 4-year relationship. Those are his most recent and longest. Okay. Well, that would be like whatever I think this is. He has some sort of resentment about it, about the way things played out. Page of Cups and Page of Wands reversed around this Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles reversed. Do you see how this is a sign of, it's not actually factual? With the two pages in the reverse, this can mean immaturity, but this is more of like a spiritual immaturity, or the way he sees himself showing up in this connection. He's looking at it from an illogical perspective. Two pages in the reverse. It's not a very grounded way to see the situation, because the timeline he's envisioning has no 3D evidence in this moment. He has no evidence of why it would play out that way, as to why you would walk away and why he would be disappointed. It's like he's played that out in his mind in some sort of way. The root of this is something in his past he needs to resolve. He needs to look at whatever this Six of Cups reversed is from a perspective of that happened for me and not to me. And he can't just say that, of course, but if he could vibrationally say that, I feel like he would be in a whole lot better spot. See, Wheel of Fortune reversed with the Judgment. See, he's got some sort of need for closure around something. And I don't feel like this is something that he wants to go back to. It don't feel like that energy. It feels like something that he's holding on to the negative parts of it. As far as like vibrationally, the baggage, that's kind of weighing him down. Just imagine like if you had a sack of taters tied to your ankle. It's going to make that leg heavier, right? And then after you walk around with it for so long, you may not even notice it's there, but in fact, it is still there, you know? It's like learning to live with it when you shouldn't have to learn to live with that. You should resolve it to the best you can. Because he may not consciously realize that's why he's creating a negative outcome in his mind, in his imagination. But fear around the Ten of Pentacles is straightforward as it can be. I want to get a card for that. That's the underlying energy. The Emperor. That's about a leveling up card. That's about being in divine masculine energy. That's the counterpart to the Empress, you know? The Hierophant reversed. He feels like he can't be what he needs to be in a Ten of Pentacles with anybody. He has fear around that. That's why the Hierophant is reversed. It's something he needs to deal with way back here, though. Something from the past. But to give you the short and sweet version of it, LZ, yes, Ace of Swords. Yes, this person is definitely attracted to you in a physical way. There's his naked ass to prove it. I'm just kidding. Look, you got the masculine, 42. So this is about him needing to balance something here. Got the Emperor and the masculine. The Reiki idea should also try to mend past emotional wounding. He seemed up to another session. That's awesome that he let you do that. I wish we lived close by. I'd be knocking on your door. And you could let me do it. You could do it for me. You could make that a business, LZ. Like, do that for people. Get you a little office. All right, you want your free question? Because you also got a free one, too. His back was hurting at dinner, so I asked if he wanted to try Reiki, and he agreed. That's awesome. Did it work on his back? I've never had anything like that done. Will LZ see the ex-Libra this weekend? And you'll have to let me know if this plays out, LZ, if it's right. Will LZ see the ex-Libra this weekend? You know what's kind of ironic about that? If that helps him heal all that past stuff, then it could improve the whole connection. See, I don't know a bunch about the Reiki, or Reiki, is that how you say it? Wouldn't that be freaking awesome if it could help him deal with some past stuff? The Hierophant. I feel like you will get to see this person. Let's see what comes out with the Hierophant. But that's a yes. Four of Swords. That's still a yes. The High Priestess reversed is at the bottom with the Six of Swords reversed. So I'm going to give it a yes. I feel like that's healing, okay? With this spirituality card. So I feel like that's a very good thing. So if he lets you keep doing that, keep doing it. Four of Swords with the Hierophant. And I feel like that might be your thing. You should do that. Get you a little side hustle going. Thank you. Let's dig deeper with whatever shows up. General heads up message or more X Libra T. Okay. My daughter calls it tea too. She'll text me. She's only 12. She'll say, "You want to know some tea?" I'm like, "Sure." 5 shuffles. General heads up message from Spirit or more Libra tea. There's this place in my town where they make they like steam fresh seafood, and she's making what is that stuff with the shrimp in it, potatoes, sausage. It's like a low country boiled or something like that. And I'm going to get me some plates tomorrow. I don't know what made me think of that. The highlight of my day. Food. Whatever shows up, general heads up message from Spirit or more tea. 2 of Pentacles reversed. That's too much. Do you have to be certified for the Reiki? Yes, Roshima. I'm so excited already. To actually go in business doing it, LZ, do you have to be certified? The Lovers. There's like 6 more cards. The Chariot, the 8 of Cups, the King. Let's just put them back. So we got the 2 of Pentacles reversed and the Lovers. It feels like a decision, like there's something you're trying to manifest, okay? And the universe is telling you that it doesn't matter which road you take. If you just get on the path, and you may already be on the path, but you might be second guessing it, keep going, don't stop, because that's the only way the universe can take the wheel, is while you're in the mode of taking action or making steps towards whatever this is. If you start to get on that like fence energy where you're on a crossroads about it, because this is the card that says make that decision and stay firm in it. Now, the path may wind and twist and turn as you go, but the Lovers can also be a decision. That's that, pick that certain way to travel and travel down it. Keep putting one foot in front of the other about something. Because I feel like the universe is trying to tell you that while you're in action mode, that's when they can steer you or direct you or show you signs or give you breadcrumbs to give you whatever it is you're wanting, whatever this is. If you feel like there's something that you're up in the air about, or you're trying to decide which way to go, whether it's left or right, the answer is either way will get you where you need to be, because the universe will steer you and guide you as you go, if that makes sense. 9 of Cups. You see how that can be a wish card. It can also just be that emotional fulfillment, but this is something that you desire when the 9 of Cups comes out. So if you're wondering about left and right here, no matter what it is in your life, the universe is saying left and right, either one of them is okay. You should be certified for Reiki. You should try that. You should do that. Four of Pentacles. Okay, but this is another thing, all right? Once you start taking action for whatever this is, I'm not sure what, like, this could be in any area, or this could be something coming up soon, okay? You could be wondering, well, do I go up or down, or left or right? Or do I go this way or that way? I feel like taking any way is fine, but as you're taking it, don't envision where or how you think you're going to get there, because I feel like it's going to be different than what you expect. And if you hold on too tight, the universe can't steer the wheel. Seven of Wands. This is like that energy of, when I say pick a path and start walking, you got to be determined, and to that point where you're either going to get to the top or you're going to die trying to get there. It's that kind of energy with the Seven of Wands. This can be defensive energy, but I feel like this is a defensive in a good way. Like, no matter what's unfolding in front of you, you have to stay the course. And then as the universe comes in and gives you breadcrumbs or guides you in a certain direction, if it feels like it's not where you're picturing it's supposed to go, but you're feeling the push to go that way, do that. Because the only thing that can sabotage the path, when I say sabotage, I mean make it take longer, is you trying to steer too much. You trying to hold too tight to the steering wheel. Think of the analogy of driving a car, even though this wouldn't make sense in the real world. Does it matter if you take Highway 14 or Highway 33? Well, either one is fine, but as you're on that road, you may expect it to only end up here or there, but 14 and 33 will be fine, and you can still get what you actually desire, but it's not going to look the way you think it's supposed to look. All you got to do is remain consistent with putting your foot on the gas and try not to jerk the wheel back to the left when you feel the universe pulling it to the right. Because you're going to want to pull it back. When the universe starts pulling the wheel to the right, you're going to want to jerk it back to the left, because what you're envisioning the path to unfold as your wish fulfillment may not actually be the way it unfolds. But the thing is, the important part is, you're still going to get the fulfillment or the thing you desire. But it's never going to unfold until you're in that stubborn energy, Seven of Wands, of the path, the decision. Like, no more fence energy. And you may already be on this path for whatever this is. But be in that fixed sign energy. Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles reversed. Going forward with action and allowing the universe to take the wheel, because I don't feel like you can plan this out logically. I actually feel like this is a big manifestation. This will be something you probably feel like in this moment, if I asked you, could you have this? You may think, no, it's not possible for me. Well, I think it actually will be possible if whatever it is, you just throw an intention out there in terms of your action. That's how you throw the intention out there. Just take action in a direction you think it might be, and it's going to twist and turn and go up and down and left and right, and it's going to move around a whole lot more than you think it should. And I know this sounds crazy and convoluted, but the only reason why, it's almost like an art form when you're letting the universe guide you. You got to know when to just release the wheel. When you feel like you're being guided in a certain direction and it feels uncomfortable, that's when it's important to Seven of Wands it, to stay the course, to persist. Just don't hold too tight to the steering wheel, because I feel like you're going to be veered off what you originally start at. But the thing is, the Nine of Cups is here, so it's something you're going to get that's pretty big if you can stick to taking the action and going down the path. And if you go a mile down the path and you don't see nothing but trees and you don't see no end in sight as to how this is going to come, you just keep going and waiting for that breadcrumb. With the inner knowing, with the persistence and the inner knowing that the universe is going to guide it. And don't be too hard on yourself or the path as to how it's supposed to unfold. This is the weirdest reading I've ever done for you, LZ. I don't even know if this makes sense, but let's clarify. Oh my Jesus. Let's clarify. This Nine of Cups feels like an impossible, what you would call right now, if I asked you about this thing, it would be something that you feel like, yeah, that'd be nice, but I don't think I can have that. That kind of thing. But you can have it. You just got to start taking some sort of action in the direction you think the thing is. With the knowing that it'll happen if you allow the universe to guide you. Because you're going to get pulled off the course. Like whenever you think that you got to take two lefts and a right, the universe might not even make you take a left at all. It may pull you all the way to the right and go in a circle and back the other direction or something. And then that's going to be uncomfortable. Because you're going to try to yank it back the other way with that Four of Pentacles. The only thing that you have to persist in with whatever this is the knowing that it's unfolding in an unknown way, but you're persisting in the action and you are persisting to go in a way that you don't hold on to the wheel too tight. That makes sense. I want my Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, so that would be pretty big that I don't see coming yet. Yes, I feel like it's something big. Like, let me say it this way. When I say something big, usually I mean a manifestation that you hadn't manifested before in your lifetime, you know? The Lovers and the freaking Lovers. That's what clarified the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this is the energy of once you're on that path, okay, once you've made your decision and you're taking action in that direction, and you're expecting a seed to sprout right here, I feel like the seed is going to sprout in a direction he's not even looking in. That's why the Seven of Pentacles is reversed. Y'all know that whole thing I learned about the thoughts create gravity. I feel like you'll be thinking about it happening in one certain way, but it's going to be in a way you couldn't have planned. And once you look back on it, you're going to see how perfect it unfolds. The Star. That's clarifying the Nine of Cups. That's the big star. That's the big manifestation. That's the big thing you're wanting here. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reversed. You're going to have to let your hand off the... It's going to feel uncomfortable. You're not going to feel like you can see the next possible outcome or the next possible step, or you're not going to be able to plan this exactly. You can just almost blindly take action, go in the direction you think you're supposed to go, but persist in the knowing that the Star and the Nine of Cups is what you're getting out of it. But it ain't going to feel very stable in the moment the way it's going to come in. You're not going to be able to plan and be grounded in this. The Knight of Cups reversed, the Three of Cups, and the Sun. That came out all at once, but we'll take it for the Seven of Wands. There's the Four of Pentacles at the bottom again. So you see what I'm saying? Be mindful that you don't... Because right now you may be like, okay, I won't do it. But if you hold on too tight, it may not destroy the path or keep it from coming at all, but it may make it take longer. I feel like you're going to have to go kind of off course, if that makes sense. But the Sun and the Three of Cups came out with this Seven of Wands, and then the Knight of Cups reversed. You got the damn masculine again. Your cards are starting to repeat themselves. Patience is at the bottom. Nobody likes to have that. Not me, anyway. But you got the masculine again. And this 42 breaks down to a 6, which is about balance. Now, this can also say balancing out your masculine energy, which is about what? Taking action. So once you start taking action in a certain direction with whatever this is, just keep that up. Persistent action in the direction you think you need to be going in. All with that persistent knowing inside of you that it's going to unfold better than you can imagine. And when you start feeling guided or pulled in a different direction, allow yourself to go without holding on too tight. I feel like that will create the best possible outcome, and it's better than what you can see in this moment. I know it's felt convoluted, but that's what I got for you, and thank you, LZ. I hope that helped you. She's probably like, what the hell, Marley? What kind of shit is that? Oh, Lord. That felt like some advice for my own self. Y'all ever do that? Do y'all ever read? You are welcome, LZ. Thank you. I think I spelled your name right. Kamika, you are up. I hope I did. Let me see if I can find your name up here. Kamika. Yes, I did. Hey, Kitty K. And Rashima Simmons, if you are here, you are up. Because I don't know if Kamika is still here. You want to be on the free list, Kitty K? All right, you're number 16, okay? And I'm on number 11 right now. Kamika or Rashima Simmons, y'all are up. You are welcome. Good night, Monty. I hope I'm sending you all the energy of you're gonna have a great day at work tomorrow, friend. Go for it, Kamika. I know, Ariana. That's what I was thinking. Rashima doesn't normally miss her turn. She's usually in here. You gonna make Friday your bitch, Monty. I already know it. When I'm on my phone and looking at the live, my she laughing at my crazy self. My sign is blurry, so I must have like a bad connection today. I need 4 more people to finish my free list. It's dead today. There's Rashima. Kenneth's intentions towards Rashima. Thank you, Ariana. There Rashima goes. We knew she was in here. There she goes. Kenneth's intentions towards Rashima. All right, Kamika, I'm about to get you too, boo-boo. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Lord. They want a new... I don't know if you have a history with them, but even if you do, they want that new grounded beginning. They feel like you done shut the door on it, though. Or either the universe has. This is the energy of somebody wanting a fresh new start when the door or the energetic opportunity is being closed off due to something in the past. So if you have a past with them, yes, Rashima. If you have a past with them, whatever happened in the past, they want to just brush all that under the rug. But there's something here, either the universe has slammed the door or maybe you've slammed the door and they feel that. So that's why they're wanting that beginning here. You are so welcome, Rashima. All right. That's cornflakes. Oh, cornflakes. Oh, cornflakes is knocking on the door, Rashima. You go, girl. She closed that door. See, he heavy. All right, Kamika. Will Kamika's person make contact? Will Kamika's person make contact? Oh, stale cornflakes. Tell them, Dan. Dan. 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Holy shit. Fire and save the matches. What is this, Kamika? I'm going to give it a yes. Good Lord. That is so weird. If LZ is still in here, she just said in her question that she wanted the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. I have never, like, maybe I have had this before, but I read reversals as well. But Kamika, I'm going to give you a yes, yes. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, Lord. Intuitive is up. Yes, that's a very good sign. Keep your energy in a very positive state if you can, because you have the energy around you of awesomeness. You are welcome, Kamika. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. That was just awesome. And I'm going to just say it like this, Kamika. If the person you're asking about doesn't reach out and it doesn't work out, don't let that discourage you. Whatever's going on in your life is very intentionally manifesting an opportunity for something great. Just allow it to come in with whoever and whatever it is. What are S's thoughts and feelings about me after the text? And Ariana, you're going to be next, boo. S's thoughts and feelings about intuitive after the text. S's thoughts and feelings for intuitive after the text. S's thoughts and feelings. That's too much. I'm flipping them back over because the whole book flipped. S's thoughts and feelings for intuitive. Good Lord, what the hell? Let me fix the cards. He might have been triggered because all them cards flipped and then I saw the Knight of Swords, okay? Ace of Swords. 3 of Wands. The Lovers reversed and the 7 of Wands. So something about the text could have made this person feel defensive, okay? But they're still positively expecting something to happen with you. And I feel like they have like a very clear idea or logical perspective about what they're going to say or do when that opportunity arises. This is a waiting energy. This person's waiting for their ships to come in. They're not waiting and just hoping. It's like they know that 4th wand is coming. And when the 4th wand hits, that's their opportunity. But they're like very clear about what they want to say or how they want it to unfold, what kind of outcome they want. It's like mentally they're very clear about that. So I don't know if the text made them feel a certain way, but it's like no matter if it was negative or positive when you text, they're still expecting and waiting on some sort of outcome here. But they could have felt some sort of defensiveness as well. 7 of Wands. That can be like a wall around their heart space, you know. Hey, JYOTI, do you want to be on the list? All right, my lucky number 13, Ariana. That's my lucky number, by the way. JYOTI. You can be number 17, okay? Should I get with a guy that's more strong-minded, not easily influenced, since I'm a strong-minded woman, or would it be too much for me? That's your birthday, Rashima, 10/13. I like it. I like it. So are you a Libra? I'm not good with the dates in astrology, but I know that it's 10/13 would probably be a Libra. Libra. Libra people be knowing how to dress. Y'all be knowing how to make an outfit pop. Should Ariana get with a guy that's more strong-minded, that's not easily influenced? What kind of timeline would she be pulling in if she chose a guy that was strong-minded and not easily influenced? What kind of timeline would that pull in? 9 of Swords. Uh-oh. Set the Star reversed. With the 4 of Swords reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Swords. And the Justice is reversed. So this is what I kept pulling, because I felt the sense of a balance here. It's a fine line, a tightrope, and a slippery slope when it comes to you getting with someone strong-minded. You want someone that's not easily influenced, but at the same time, you have to be balanced in your choice. So the answer is, if you go too far in one direction with that, it could create a lot of anxiety on your end and their end, and a sense of hopelessness around the connection. The Justice reverse is saying, but if you find someone who's balanced, they can be not easily influenced, but at the same time, they know when to compromise. You know what I'm saying? That is when you have hit the nail on the head. So not easily influenced is okay, but it's according to how far down the spectrum you're going. I feel like it could easily kick off into this, anxiety war if it's too far in one direction or the other. So just keep an eye out for someone who has a balanced energy about them. They don't let people push them around, but they know they have that spiritual discernment of when to compromise, especially in a connection. I'm a Scorpio. You are welcome, Ariana. Thank you for waiting on your question. Dan, no, ain't you a Leo, Dan? You know he lying with his Frankenstein laughing emoji, telling stories. Lakia is up. I probably act like more of a Sagittarius because of my big mouth, but that's just the rising. Will Darius confess to me? Oh, Kitty K. What's your sign, Kitty K? Will Darius confess to me through a text message this Friday that he is secretly married to his ex-girlfriend, who he has a baby with, that I didn't have knowledge about? Holy macaroni. You a Gemini. Okay, my dad's a Gemini. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Two of Wands reversed. I feel like it's a very big possibility because I feel like they might be feeling some sort of guilt around it. But they're going to do it in a way, if they do confess to you, they're going to do it for reasons that are, they're going to play on your emotions, okay? They're going to try and make whatever they confess, they may not confess all that stuff you said, but they may confess just enough to clear their conscience. I would stay as far away from this person as humanly possible. Love them and send them on their way, okay? Because they're doing it. This is a stubborn energy with the Two of Wands reversed, and this is that guilt-tripping energy. So they're doing it with the intention of trying to emotionally manipulate you. They'll tell you just enough so that you can say, well, they confess, but they're doing it for the wrong reasons. It's not because they're trying to wipe the slate clean or do it from a good, positive place, okay? So I'm just saying, Spirit is saying, don't walk, run. That is so true, Kitty. Y'all just be folding with the punches. Good for you, Lakia. All right, Rinky Rarat. I think Rinky probably left because you are welcome. Because I told them they had to wait a while ago. So I'm going to go ahead and call the next person. But if, Rinky, if you are in here, I'll be glad to do your question. Virgo girl, you can be number 18, okay? Virgo girl. Kitty K is up. Yeah, I think that's a new subscriber, Dan. Virgo girl, are you new here? We're the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house, Virgo girl. What can Spirit tell me about my meeting with my past person 2 days ago? Is there a future for us? Is there a future for Kitty K and her past person from 2 days ago? Is there a future with Kitty K and this past person? Is there a future with Kitty K and this past person? You are welcome, Virgo girl. Is there a future with Kitty K and this past person? What'd you cook today, Dan? I know you cooked something good. Three of Wands. Is there a future with Kitty K and this past person? Page of Wands. Four of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. High Priestess. I feel like as far as like a 10 of Pentacles situation, you would be dissatisfied on down the road if you try to give this person another shot. But they're waiting on some sort of new opportunity. If you probably feel that energy because the High Priestess is here, if you're wondering if they're waiting or this is just confirmation that they've been waiting for that opportunity, yes. They got this curiosity and hopefulness about them. Positive expectation. But what you don't see is this Four of Cups that's attached to the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like overall it's most likely that if you tried to have something longevity-wise with this person, you would end up being dissatisfied with the results. But if you're wondering if they're still interested, yes, ma'am, they are. They still interested. Oh, okay. You had already subscribed and the lives are packed. I understand completely, boo-boo. Geody is up. In 2023, will Geody meet their future spouse? In 2023, will Geode meet their future spouse? Sandy Ronnie, SandhyRani. Alrighty, you're number 19, Sandy Ronnie. You're welcome, Kitty K. In 2023, will Geode meet their future spouse? We need one more to finish up my 20-person list. Maybe somebody will come in here. Four of Pentacles. I already know what that means, but Judgment reversed and the Justice is at the bottom. So, Geode, this is all a game, okay? That's the way you need to look at it. This feels like, to me, it's up to you whether you meet this person in 2023, because as long as you're holding on to it or waiting for it to happen, it's not going to happen. You're going to feel like you're in limbo. But whenever you least expect it and you really get focused on you and not really worrying about if somebody comes, when your vibration is at the point when it says, if somebody comes in, that's fine. But if not, that's fine too, because if they can't see what I offer, then they're the stupid ones, okay? If you can vibrationally say that to the universe, that's when they'll come in. So it's basically saying, if you're focused on it all of 2023 and wondering if it's coming in, then not yet. It's going to be to a point when you've released it and you're thinking and focused in another direction. When your consciousness is over there lit up in another area. Think of your consciousness like a light bulb. You got to take the light bulb off of the idea of meeting the spouse and focus on a hobby, on a work goal, on a health routine, on whatever you have to focus on that you can get lost in the energy of. And that's when, out of nowhere, it's got to be when you're not expecting it though, that's when you'll get your person to come in. All right. Virgo girl is up. You are welcome, Geode. Virgo girl. You made some hot chili Texas toast and tater tots. I'll take it. That sounds like something the Gilmore Girls would eat. I love watching the Gilmore Girls. Me and my daughter watch them on Netflix. I can never get tired of watching them, and I done seen them shows so many times. Hi, I want to know, why did Kyle ghost me? Why did Kyle ghost Virgo girl? It does, don't it, Virgo girl? Them tater tots, hot chili, and some Texas toast. That's a Gilmore Girl special. Temperance. Why did Kyle ghost Virgo girl? Nine of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this person was almost intimidated by you in a good way. This sound Justice. Both of these are about balance, okay? So, have you ever, think about it this way. This is an analogy and you can apply it to this situation if this is a romantic thing. But I'm going to tell you in a way that's not romantic and you apply the energy. Think about this. You know how when someone's doing really, like, let's say you got two friends, right? Or one friend and there's 5 people in the inner circle. And one of those friends starts to go up the mountain. They start to accomplish something bigger than any of the 5 have ever accomplished before. So all of the rest of the friends start to throw shit at the one friend, because that one friend that's doing better is shining a light on what the other ones could do. And it triggers them. So this person gets triggered by your energy. It's almost an intimidation, okay? it shines a light on how they need to be presenting, right? So don't worry about that. Feels like intimidation, my boo-boo. That Nine of Pentacles reversed. Because you got two cards here about balance. So it's almost like you're not a vibrational match to this with this person. Which, that's a good thing. That's weeding out what you don't need. That's the universe's way of... And look, there's the Ten of Cups. That's the universe's way of telling you what you don't need. I know it always don't feel good in the moment, but hey, Sunflower, you want to be last on the free list? I need one more person to complete my list of 20 people. You're welcome, Virgo girl. All right, Sand, HYARANI is up. Do Darren and Darren's family consider me a good girl? Okay, does Darren and Darren's family consider you a good girl? Does Darren and Darren's family consider Sandy a good girl? The Death reversed, okay. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. I'm trying to get something to tell me if you're a good girl or not. Them cards just ain't gonna cut it for. The Page of Wands. So they're giving you like a little bit of room or a chance, a little chance with this Page of Wands. They have a hopefulness that you're a good girl. I don't know if they know you very well, but it's like they're just trying to wait around and see if you're going to make it last with Darren, because the Death reversed. They want to know, are you going to be here today, gone tomorrow? They don't know enough about you. This is like that energy of waiting to see if you prove yourself by sticking around and it lasts. Right now, they're curious. They don't quite know yet. It's not that they think badly of you, but they feel like they don't have enough evidence to put you in either classification yet. So it's still open to discussion, so to speak. I feel like as time progresses and the connection has a chance to form, then you could go somewhere. But this is always positive when there's a new connection, the Page of Wands. You know, they have that childlike curiosity about you. So they don't think you're a bad person. They just haven't had enough time to form a solid observation or opinion or conclusion. You know what I mean? So that's what I got for you. All right, so I got to 19. I guess that's going to be it, y'all. Sunflower, if you're in here and you want a free question, let me know. It was a quiet live today, wasn't it, Dan? It was a quiet live. I thought it was just me, but if you say yes, then I was right. It was a quiet live. Wonder where our gumdrop is. I don't know. You talking about aliens? She must be taking a rest. She checked on me on the text messages. Let me look back. It was Tuesday morning. She texted me and checked on me. And I told her I hope she was having a good week and I had took a break from the internet for a minute or 10. I figured she was having a rest day, so I need to get you and Monty to email me y'all's phone numbers so we can all keep a check on each other. Yes, naps are good. Work's been getting me lately. It's 11:35 here, so I think I'm about to go because I've been on here 2 hours. That ain't too bad. But when I get on here and stay for a long time, then I'm bad about not wanting to come the next. It's just been intense. Like, I've been trying to get a lot done because I'm trying to meet a deadline for like tax stuff. And it's just been like, from the time I get there till I leave, I'm busy, which I normally am busy anyway, honestly. But whenever I do tax stuff, it always makes me want to just, that's my least favorite thing about my job. Because it's just a bunch of keying in stuff and coding it to the right account and coding it to the right expense and blah, 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 blah. Every time. You kind of understand. Joe to the doctor, paperwork had to be mailed. That's always not fun. Paperwork. That word, that says it all. Paperwork. You got to dot all the T's and cross all the I's and staple all the things and sign all the lines and oh my God. It was from our uncle. You had to mail paperwork from your uncle? Oh, Uncle Sam, yes. I know the feeling about Uncle Sam. Oh, Uncle Sam, he will keep. He's the reason why my job has been rough. Good old Uncle Sam. All right, y'all. I think I'm about to head out and go to bed because I have to get up in the morning early. But it's Friday, so hopefully tomorrow night I'll be back on. I hope you tell your wife I hope she has a good day tomorrow, Dan. I know she doesn't know me, but you just tell her the crazy lady that flips cards hope she has a good day. It was good to see you too. Hopefully I'll be back on here tomorrow. That's my plan anyway. So have a good night and I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? Good night.